So you saw the Super Bowl, DJ Mustard, Kendrick came down with the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was that like for you? Like, what was the lead up to that? And like, where were you watching the Super Bowl? And like, what was going through your mind when you were watching that?
Crazy. I'm gonna tell you. First of all, I'm gonna tell you where I was at this time. My girl was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So I was in a hospital watching the Super Bowl. But the hospital was plush though. It was like a huge big screen TV.
Okay, cool.
So I watched it in the hospital. The lead up was I kind of built up a good rapport with Mustard. He's copped a few jackets for me before. And once they announced that Kendrick was performing, I instantly reached out to Mustard because I knew he was coming on the stage. I said, bro, I know you coming on the stage. I need that moment. We need that moment. And he's like, what you was thinking? And we just went back and forth over ideas. And I designed created two jackets for him. He loved them. I still got the voice note to this day. I sent him a picture of the jacket. He went crazy. He sent me a voice note like, yo, are you fucking kidding me? And it's funny because with Super Bowl, it's a lot of restrictions. Like I wanted to go logo mania, but you
can't, right?
Nah,
that's crazy. You gotta pay for your own production. You can't even do whatever you want.
So no logo. If you see, I just put the year and put American flags on it. I think and I had Mustard on there too. But you can't really put no Vans in, no Fly Genius, no nothing on there.
Yeah. She would have loved to.
But if you know, that'd have been my billboard right there. But no, then I shipped him a jacket. It probably had like 2 days, 3 days to get it to him. He kept on calling me, yo, where's it at? Is it coming? Where's it at? Boom, boom, boom. I had to ship it. Was it in LA?
It was.
That was the LA one.
Yeah, I had to ship it to.
Wasn't New Orleans because they was talking about the Wayne that they should have Wayne.
Oh yeah, it was New Orleans.
Yeah, it was New Orleans.
LA was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Right, that one was fire too.
Yeah.
So I had to ship it to New Orleans. It got there literally the day before. He had just finished rehearsal. Then he got it, and then I didn't really speak to him after that, and I thought it's hit or miss. Anything could happen. So I'm like, damn, is he gonna wear this shit? Because his stylist or whoever could be like, nah, put this on right before you go on stage, or it didn't work out as far as what else he's gonna.
Because there's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee.
Okay.
He said he was, but it's still no guarantee. By the way, just to give you some insight, the year before, I had a moment with Usher, had a whole design something.
That was going to be our next question.
Sorry, but we had logos on it.
And then they took that out. He couldn't rock.
Is that the reason why it didn't work out?
It didn't work out. But they ended up doing it with Off-White. Shout out to Off-White. Shout out to Virgil. But come to find out, Inside Source told me it was inspired by us.
Oh, okay.
So I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I was like, this year, the Mustard year, I'm like, fuck, is it gonna happen? Is it not? And remember, he came out at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting. I'm like, I'm not even enjoying the performances. I'm just thinking about, I'm just
looking for it.
Like, what is that?
And then he came out. I went crazy in the hospital, bro. I went crazy. I was
Did you record the TV?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, that's the first thing I would have done.
I recorded the TV. I was jumping up and down. I was like, that's one of my proudest moments, man. I appreciate Mustard for that big time, man.
And when he came out, it was in a big way. It was just them two.
Huge way.
And all that. And if you know the silhouettes.
Everyone, everyone knew. Everyone knew. Everyone was texting me, yo, I see the jacket, congratulate, yo, blah, 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 blah. Bro, it went crazy. I'll never forget that feeling. Yeah. So that was a great feeling, bro. Or big moment.
Felt like a W, a good milestone.
For sure. Word. That was for the Bronx, Harlem, Uptown.
Yeah. And speaking about the Bronx, right? So the French Montana collection, right?
Right.
You did. So, from one Bronx native to another Bronx native, like how did that come about and what did that personally mean to you?
So Mitch, who was French right-hand man, he reached out to me a few times. We kept in contact, and French was asking him like, yo, I want to do something. They wanted to do something with me. And I'm like, French is from the X, like, you know what I mean? And we kind of had mutual friends and stuff like that. So I'm like, for sure, let's do it. And then it meant a lot for me because he's from the Bronx. He reps it heavy, and we created something cool. I wanted to highlight that his roots is from Morocco. So we created a cool Morocco jacket with a Moroccan flag colors. And we shot a commercial in Paris for Fashion Week. and we released it, and it was dope. It was like a small release, you know, and it definitely did well globally. And shout out to French, that's the home, and Mitch, you know. But it meant a lot because that's the Bronx, that's New York,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Or
Nice. Where do you see yourself and where do you see the brand Fly Genius and Vance in the next 3 to 5 years? You hinted towards you want to do more collabs or more other roles, but
yeah, more collabs. I want to take on more roles. Also create. I used to do like a lot of fashion workshops for the youth, like kind of like giving them inspiration and showing them how to start a brand and how to even like create like an idea and turn that into like a t-shirt, into a product. Eventually stores, you know, that's always been one of my goals. I do pop-up shops, but I want to have like my own like freestanding store. You know, I have a few ideas for that. We're in talks and just growing, man, growing. And that turns into, I want to shoot a short film. I want to release my first sneaker. You know what I mean? Like that's like one of my goals.
And that's like a totally different discipline, right? Sneakers versus jackets versus,
for sure.
Yeah, right.
For sure. I already have a few mock-ups, so release my first sneaker. And just keep on doing cool, creative shit and evolving as a human being. You know what I mean? Like that all goes into like my creative part, you know. And so yeah, just keep on pushing and Fly Genius and Vance and, you know, to the next level.